My name is Hannes Nel and I'm the head winemaker and Cellarmaster of Lourensford Wines. Today, two very special people are visiting us. Suzaan and her boyfriend Chef Billy owns the very successful restaurant Kaia Wine Bar in New York. They have been Michelin recommended for 3 years running and they are here today to create unique dishes to pair with our top wines. So guys, the first one I want you to pair your beautiful food with is our Lourensford Method Cup de Sick. It's a 2012 vintage. It's a wine that spent 61 months on the lees aging. So you'll pick up some of that concentrated flavors, but there's the minerality, there's the ocean sea breeze in there. Normally the MCC goes very well with something fresh to just lift out that fresh flavors in the food. You'll pick up some liminess, some pineapple. So I don't know if that gives you a guide on what to pair with.
I think maybe some oysters would be great with this.
Oh yeah, sure.
On the salinity and
definitely,
since you get a little bit of that limey flavors, maybe we can do. Can we forage some apples on the farm? I'm sure, right?
Apples, it's apple season,
and the lime mignonette.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be, you know what? Actually, we can forage something to smoke the oysters on.
Yeah, I noticed some pine needles. Maybe we can
do some pine needles. I've got some fresh organic herbs in my garden. I can pick that for you.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
And I think the bubbles will just make that iodine in the oysters just stand out.
Just pick up the minerality. So I think that's a fantastic idea.
Also, too, maybe a tartar of some sort.
That's a great idea.
Oh, let's do some lamb. Lamb heart.
Tartar.
Lamb heart.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
A little lamb heart.
That'd be fun.
I think so.
Maybe we could use some of those quail eggs from your garden.
Yeah, I told you about the organic quail eggs, so I'll fetch some of that.
Yeah, I'm sure we can forage some wild garlic around here too. That would make it really stand out. I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
I'm already hungry. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. I'm picking some fresh organic herbs from my garden.
Oh, it's very citrusy.
Okay, so let's pick some.
Let's pick some of this.
So Billy, Suzaan, we're up here at the dam on Lourensford, going to cook and pair with our MCC. So take us through it.
Yeah, so here's the lamb heart that I just cleaned. Right now I'm just going to quickly give it a char.
And where are we going to use the quail egg?
Quail egg, at the end I'm going to use the yolk from the quail egg.
Okay.
Just to add some...
Just raw on top?
Just raw on top. It'll add a nice richness to the...
What I'm excited about this dish is that he's going to use a lot of your little foraged herbs you have from your garden, all right?
Yeah.
That watercress you have is pretty delicious. Nice fragrance and a nice kick to it.
Yeah, like a pungent...
Yeah, nice pepperiness. Yeah. So right now I'm just going to chop it up pretty fine.
Okay, so now chopping on this, do you want to get some of that watercress out there maybe for Bill?
Sure, yeah. I'm just going to give this a rough chop. Okay, so the oysters are going. I have them steaming on a bed of pine needles with a little South African gin.
Okay.
While that's working, we could assemble the heart tartar. So I'm going to start with some chopped caper berries, chopped onion, mustard, whole grain mustard, ground pepper.
Excellent.
Unless you want to open me an egg.
A quail egg, yeah, sure.
There you go, there's that little guy. So that the little quail egg is just going to bind it a little bit. And then we're just going to finish it with this beautiful little lovely garlic from your garden, Hannes. All right, so let's get to the oysters, shall we? Oh, look at that. All right, so let's lay that out on our fresh pine needles over here. Take a little apple gin, the apple from Lourensford actually, beautiful apple. Gin gimlet sauce. So Hannes, why don't you pick a little bit of that speckworm you picked out of your garden today, because that's going to add a very nice lemony kick right at the end.
Okay.
Right. So for those people who actually like a little sweeter gimlet sauce, they can add some honey to the dressing as well. So let's open up some wine for us.
Are you ready to taste?
Let's go for it.
I would actually like to surprise a bottle for you. Let me pour you our beautiful bubbles.
I'm excited to see how this is going to pair up.
Tuck in like that.
Did you get enough? You got some yolk in there?
Wow, this is beautiful. All the flavors coming together. You get that iron out of the meat. You get that little bit of spiciness or from the mustard, garlic, all in balance. The MCC is just making everything pop on your palate.
Let's dig into these oysters.
Love to.
Right.
Wow. This is insane.
Billy, I haven't tasted the oyster like that before. It is fantastic.
So well with the pine needles.
Pine needles and that little speckbloom. Do you get the speckbloom right at the end?
Yeah.
It's so delicious.
Punch and the wine is just making everything pop. The bubbles is just bringing the flavors out. You're getting that iodine from the oysters. It's a beautiful dish.
Well done.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Really good to have you here.